The bulls are the other half. And you can't talk about great bulls without talking about Dillinger.
All right, here we go. Going to the right. Now he's going the other way. Did you see the move that bull put on? I mean, I'm telling you, that looks like a cross between Barry Sanders and Emmett Smith.
Dillinger's the best I've ever seen. He's the only two-time bull of the year in the PBR. He was just so competitive. There was no dirty tricks. There weren't any tricks about it. He's going to kick out of there and spin to the right 9 times out of 10. The other time he's going to kick out there and spin to the left. But he's just saying, if you can keep up with me, good luck.
Buddy, you can't hardly buck much harder than that. This is what a bull rider calls beautiful.
Dillinger, great bull. He was strong. He was cool. He had the speed of a smaller bull, but he had the strength of a big bull. He was just so athletic, and he was unbelievable.
Whoa, round to the right, and he is just hamburger. Man, Harrington Dillinger. Welcome to the PBR, Mr. Peterson.
Dillinger, I've seen days when he was just so ranked I didn't think anybody could ride him. Day in and day out, you know, Dillinger's probably the greatest bull in the PBR.
Dillinger's one of the greatest bulls there's ever been or ever will be. It's not very often you find a bull the size of Dillinger that's as fast and as athletic as him. He's a great bull.
I had Dillinger twice. He bucked me off both times. He started out both times to the right. Kind of had him rolling and just silly rabbit tricks for kids and went back left on me and just got out from under me twice. So he's a bull that I think was one of the best bulls of all time.
To me, Dillinger was, you know, he was honest. Every time they opened the gate, that bull bucked with every bit of his heart. You know, it's hard to see a bull that big and be that athletic, but he was, and he was every trip. He meant to throw you off when you open the gate.
Bubba doesn't even get close. It's a ranked bull right there. He just annihilates him.
Dillinger will put another notch in his pistol grip.
In my opinion, he's the best all time.
A bull that was cut from the same rank cloth as Dillinger is Little Yellow Jacket.
Little Yellow Jacket has been a really good bull for a few years now. He's when they first brought him around, he was pretty small, but bucked really hard. Now he's kind of grown up and is still bucking really hard. He's bucking bull of the year, and he's the one to ride right now.
That Little Yellow Jacket is turning back even harder and faster this year than he did last year when he won the world title.
Every time I see that bull buck, he sends chills down my back. You know, he just gets better and better. He's not a bull that I've ever seen have a bad day. He's a true bucking bull.
That's the kind of bull ride that can take you from being just a wannabe champion to a real champion.
Little Yellow Jacket, there's never been a bull, I don't think, that has been as well-traveled as he has. He's been coast to coast. He's had every good guy on him. He's smart. If he gets ridden 1 week going one direction, he'll change it up the next week. It's just an awesome bull.
Yeah! Can he do it again? Oh, yeah. He's right. Champion bull. Come on, Corey.
He just kicks high and spins fast, and that's the way we like him. It's pretty cool. He's cool to watch.
Ross Coleman and Little Yellow Jacket. Ross Coleman's got a seat, but he goes to leaning back.
He's just amazing. He's fast. He's got everything. He's got pretty good size, lots of speed, all kinds of athletic ability, and he's competitive. He'll do whatever it takes to get you on the ground.
Little Yellow Jacket may be one of the greatest bulls I've ever seen. You know, I can think about a lot of great bulls, but I can always think back of a bad trip that they had. I can't think back and remember a bad trip that Little Yellow Jacket ever had. Every time that bull's ever bucked, he's done it, and he's done it with some authority, and he's bucked hard. You know, if you can think of a flawless bull, in my opinion, it may be Little Yellow Jacket.
When you're thirsty, the last thing you should grab is blueberry wine.
Blueberry wine, he weighs about 1,200 pounds, and the color of the bull is blue.
Come on, Corey Navarro, round to the right, into his hand, boy. Oh, no. There's another one.
Blueberry Wine may be pound for pound the rankest bull in the world today, I think.
Blueberry Wine from Harrington Cattle Company is getting it on. Brian to ride Blueberry Wine.
He's a little bitty bull, but he's a rank bull, and he's built like a rock.
Turns out backwards and gonna go to the right. Oh, boy, man. Helicopter blade out of there. I mean, just, oh, boy, and I mean, hit right into that chute gate.
He does everything by speed, and he's probably the fastest bull right now that we see day in and day out.
Hey, he just says, come and ride me if you can.
Blueberry Wine was extremely fast, small, spin either direction and do whatever it takes to buck a guy off. The only flaw he had, he's so small that if a rider's hanging on the side, he's either gonna fall down or he has to slow down to gather himself to keep from falling down.
A little bitty, tiny son of a gun, but when he has his day, I'm not sure that he ain't the rankest.
Big and mean, Clayton's Pet is at or near the top of everyone's list.
Clayton's Pet.
He can ride this bull, but it doesn't matter what you did last time. Yard dart right there, just slam dunk.
Clayton's Pet is a really big, strong bull. I've had him 3 times and probably rode him combined time of 3 seconds, maybe. 3 times.
He's 0 for 2 on Clayton's Pet, but if he can just keep his feet down. Now he's 0 for 3 on Clayton's Pet.
Oh, Clayton's Pet, he's a big, strong, sharp-break cross, and most guys don't like him because he hops and skips. You know, instead of just one kick, he goes like 2 kicks on one, and very powerful.
Came out once before. Probably one of the most difficult bulls to ride in this pen, but he's off to a good start right here. Greg Potter, he might take him tonight. He's going to do it. He'll get the job done on the big, blonde bucker from Salt River Rodeo.
He just explodes out of the chute, starts left.
And this bull weighs a ton, too.
Chris Shivers made one of the best rides I've ever seen on him this year.
Here he comes. Let's listen in.
He'll ride him, no doubt. He's got him locked out.
Not ridden in over a year in the Louisiana. How long does it get?
He can go right, he can go left, and even if he starts one direction, for sure he's going to jump out of that and go the other direction. He's not an easy one.
Looks to the right, now he's going left. Can he get there? He got over there. He got over there, come on.
Hang on in there.
Boom.
He's a great bull from Jerry Nelson. He's been around a long time, and he don't show any signs of weakening.
Oh, boy, don't quit now. Come on, Glenn, out of boy. Come on, Glenn, out of boy. Oh, look out. Oh, no, look out. Wow.
Only one man has ridden the Hammer, and it's for good reason.
Hammer is a really ranked bull. Nobody wants to get on Hammer like they do them other bulls.
Total athletic bull right here. He's a superstar, no doubt about it. You got to give the bull credit. He's throwed everybody that's got on him off.
Hammer, in my opinion, is the rankest bull going. Hammer can do lots of things. He doesn't have a set pattern. He's big, he's got power, he's smart. You know, if you're riding him and he's doing one thing, he's not afraid to change it up and do something else. And in my opinion, that's what makes a bull rank.
Can one buck any harder than this right here?
This bull is probably pushing 2,000 pounds. It can get up in there and buck like that. He bucks like a little bull with a lot of power.
When bulls come up in the front end as high as he does and drops as hard as he does, that makes them really hard to ride. When they do it spinning, it makes them even harder. And when they're as big as he is, it really makes them harder. So he's got all the athleticism of small bull, and he's a big one, and he gets the job done, and he's been pretty consistent about doing it.
He's hot. He's got a chance to make the whistle right here. Will the captain of consistency rise again? Will he become the first man to ride the legendary Hammer? Holy cow, he's done it. Oh, it's a bull. It's Owen Washburn. The captain is back. The bull that nobody could ride has just been conquered by the 1996 world champion bull rider.
Well, I thought he's a great bull, but there was no doubt in my mind that I could ride him. He just looked like my kind of bull, and they were building him up, so I wanted to be the one, you know, of course, and it worked out.
He's in trouble and he's hung up. Now you got to get him free.
I got on Hammer one time. I got on him in Fort Worth, and he about two-jumped me. He shot me ahead of him and landed on my forehead first, and it wasn't very pretty. Made me look pretty stupid. Bucks pretty hard. He's so athletic and so big, and really bucks extremely hard, and does all the right things to get you off his back, I guess you could say.
Come on. I mean, you see his foot? I mean, he whipped his left foot out of his first jump. That's just a big, strong bull.
Hammer is going to be around for a long time, and you know when everybody's going to know his name for a long time.
You got to take your hat off to JWR because he's trying to make the whistle right there. Hammer just simply too big and too strong. That is one powerful bull.
For most riders, the perfect storm was more a state of disaster than anything else.
This is a great bull. Can turn back either direction. Pulls him down. He's looked like he knocked him out. Good golly, that hurt.
Oh, man. Perfect storm. Remember, Cody Custer with that broken bone in his hand, trying to get some revenge on the perfect storm.
Oh, he's going to start out backwards and going to turn back to the right. Whipped him down, buffed him off.
The #1 bull rider in the world, and Perfect Storm brings him down.
I've been on some real bad bulls. A bull that was known to kill people in the bucking shoots is Perfect Storm.
You get out of the gate, he's one of the most spectacular bucking bulls. Let's see what, if the rope's got a hold, it broke.
You know, he'd flip over and roll like an alligator in there. And who ends up drawing that bull? Old Gilbert. And I had Adriano spot me at the time. He kind of reared out of the bucking chute, which, good thing the latch came open. He turned back, I rode him. I was also 96 points off of him, the only guy to ride this animal at this time.
The determination on his face, and here we go. He's in trouble.
Oh, yeah. Here we go, sharp, round to the right.
Perfect Storm really got in the air. It was wild to watch and real exciting to watch, and very few guys ever rode him. One of the best rides I've ever seen in my life. It was Ty Murray on Perfect Storm.
Bull switches directions, hesitates, continues now into that right-hand spin, and Ty Murray on the high-flying Perfect Storm conquers the natural disaster in one of the toughest, most entangled wins you'll ever see. Perfect Storm.
The 1995 Bull of the Year literally instilled fear in every rider who mounted him.
Bodacious, probably one of the rankest bulls I ever seen. He was so big and so athletic. You know, he could jump 5 feet forward and 4 feet back, and you know, the next jump, and it'd be turning back in the air. And he's probably one of the baddest bulls I've ever seen.
Bodacious fucking Bull of the Year, and he's a low jump kick in good shape. He's got him. He's got him. You bet.
Bodacious was the rankest bull I've ever seen. He was dangerous every time and strong every time.
Bodacious, he was just the badass. And he knew it, and everybody else did too. I always felt like that if I could keep my hand in it, you know, I could ride him. Then I drew him in '95 at the World Finals. Never had that much confidence in my life that I was going to be 95 to 100 points, and I was mistaken. You know, the second jump, he just comes up and literally just rips my face off and literally nearly killed me. And he was, you know, probably the most difficult, most dangerous, most feared. Any time that you would get stretched out, you know, if you get leaned back just a little bit, you know, if your hand didn't come out of the rope, he was going to knock your teeth out.